Social media pays SAIDABOJ for getting into your head and drawing your attention. If you guys are screaming about SAIDABOJ, what about Tiwa Savage? Some things, sex tape, and she's saying all those kind of stuff. Did you guys say anything about it? At the end of the day, Portable, P-Square, you guys are the whole picture. If you are shameless, regardless of the shameful things you do, then if you're a SAIDABOJ fan and you are always upset with the video this girl is making, you're upset of the fact that she's talking out of hand and you feel you're not in control of what she's saying and she's really upsetting you, I think that it's because she has been able to get into your psychology. And anyone who gets into your psychology is in control of you. SAIDABOJ is not supposed to be in control of any Nigerians. The more a lot of you are reacting to what she's saying, the more it's proving the point of what she's saying. And what is she saying? She's actually saying nothing. But what she has figured out that actually works is that she has found a way for the name of attention. She has realized that the right thing for her to do to continuously get the attention of Nigeria is to provoke the men. And social media pays her for you paying attention to what she says. Get it into your head. Social media pays SAIDABOJ for getting into your head and drawing your attention. Facebook pays her, Instagram pays her, Twitter pays her, hypothetically speaking. But if she's not making money on social media, do you think this girl will just be coming up and keep saying all the things she's saying? Nigerian men, you guys are sleeping. I think that Nigerian men are part of people that are smart. You guys are saying you are G guys, you guys are Yahoo boys, you guys are this, you guys are that. You are one of the smartest people on the surface of this earth. So it is surprising to see that just a small girl like SAIDABOJ can turn the whole, including superstars, people like Portable and the rest of it, people like P-Square, what did they call the other one that is responding to her? It is so funny that a lot of you are responding to what that girl is saying. This is simply because you guys think you have IQ, but you don't know when someone is playing on your intelligence. She's playing on your psychology. She's using you guys to get clout. She's using you guys to get attention, and she's making money because people pay attention to what she's saying. If no one is paying attention to what she's saying simply because she's actually not saying anything, she's just trying to get everybody angry. When you look at her dad and you look at her family, she looks like someone who came from a structural home, from a little bit sensible home. But in a sense that, I don't want to sound like I'm very abusive or I'm also abusive, but it looks like the father is someone who is promiscuous in nature. And because SAIDABOJ's dad is promiscuous in nature, he instilled in her that she also can be promiscuous. Because he's not hiding his promiscuity. I don't want to say a man is promiscuous because he's exercising options. Probably he's a successful man. Though a lot of Nigerians want to bring him down and say, because the way she talks, everybody wants to get to her through her dad and say that your father is your father a billionaire? Can your father pay 5 million? Can your father pay 20 million? Those are garbage. Those are reactions. Those are senseless talk. We shouldn't care if our father can do it. She is saying it. This is her own opinion. But I think that the fundamental part of SAIDABOJ, where this girl is actually coming from with her senses, is basically because she came from a family that her father explored a lot of options, and he thinks that he can give the daughters the right to do the same thing without looking at the consequences, because he thinks that the same thing that is applicable to a man, or what a man can do, a woman can do better. He came from probably such a home that have such a mentality, and he instilled it in his daughter, and his daughter feels she can have the right to say the thing she's saying without any consequence. And he's paddling her at the back, and you can see her celebrating and all of that, saying Happy Father's Day and the rest of it. If I'm a dad, I would be ashamed of my daughter going around saying things like that. But it's not about the man. He has his life to live. At the end of the day, the daughter is going to make a choice. And if her daughter, or if my daughter, make a decision to come out and speak, regardless of the home training that we've given to her, And she decided not to take that home training, but for her to come around and blab her mouth. And she has not gone to prison yet to know that there's a consequence to the issue she says, or anyone has ever, or men has actually stopped her on the way and give her serious slap into her head. Serious slap. And I'm not advocating that anybody should go and touch SAIDABOJ, but what I'm saying is, if she had consequence for the words she says, she probably would be very conscious of the things that comes out of her mouth. But because she is not, there's no consequence, she has never reaped any reward of the things she says, so it gives her the effrontery to continue saying it, regardless. You guys are paying attention and you're giving her attention, and YouTube is paying her, or Facebook is paying her, or Instagram is paying her for whatever attention she's getting. So at the end of the day, Portable, P-Square, you guys are the fools in the whole picture. And I'm not saying that you're fools in the sense of fools, but you're fools in the sense that a lower person, a lower IQ person is able to control you, that you have been successful with the experience of your life. One small person feels they control now, and the whole world, you guys still pay attention. At the end of the day, she's just trying to catch clout, just like Blessing CEO. And that's her mother in the Lord. Her real mother. That's the person that she actually pays attention to. And she's only feeding off what that one has left behind. If you guys say, if you guys are screaming about SAIDABOJ and SAIDABOJ is this, SAIDABOJ is that, what about Tiwa Savage? What about Tiwa Savage? You say, oh, Tiwa Savage is a lovely person. No, she's caring. No, she's a good woman. I love Tiwa Savage. I love her music. But at the same time, she says some things. Sex tape, and she's saying all those kind of stuff. Did you guys say anything about it? Because Tiwa Savage make a decision to be shameless. Yes, I'm not asking her to be ashamed, but I'm saying she's a shameless person. And these are the set of people who push the promiscuity sense into women, and they think, oh, we don't have to be ashamed. We don't have to be ashamed. If you are shameless, regardless of the shameful things you do, then, and that is what you propagate to the world, you're going to see that a lot of women are going to find themselves in situations like that. We want to ask ourselves questions why most of our women are promiscuous. Look at the words that are coming out from the mouth of the so-called Tiwa Savage. Yemi Alade know they sing. Yemi Alade know they sing. Is Yemi Alade not making sense in a song? Must Yemi Alade say Igbadun kekere yen? Now who never do that one before? Yemi Alade came from a family that has traditional and cultural African way of thinking. Even if she's probably not married and she don't have a child, but she find a way to keep her name safe. If you remember Tiwa Savage in 10 years from now, we'll remember Tiwa Savage as one of the most greatest female musician. But one thing is, she's promiscuous in nature, sex tape everywhere, and she's the shameless person. And at the end of the day, a lot of people gravitate towards her. Yeah, I love her so much. I wouldn't lie. But she's part of the people who give birth to people like SAIDABOJ, because she, you know, in the name of women empowerment, everything that has to do with women empowerment has to come with extortion of men's money, has to come with, you say, if I stay for senator, they go, if I collect money from politicians, they go say I be a shawo. Tiwa Savage sang that song. Now going to Blessing CEO, Blessing CEO says it is a mass money that you need to collect. Then he gave birth to our grandchild, who is SAIDABOJ. SAIDABOJ is saying our own thing, collect 5 million before you can talk to me. So we don't have to react to our dad. We have to understand that she is taking advantage, and as long as people decide to pay attention to her, you are the fools. Simple. Stop blaming SAIDABOJ. You African men, a lot of us Nigerians, we are the problem. We don't know how to ignore certain things. We don't know how to keep our mouth quiet and just look at this person and move. And everybody wants to comment. The moment she provokes you, everybody wants to type. And it keeps showing our stupidity. At the end of the day, that's only what I can say.
Stop comparing your wife's body to your side chick's body. Your wife's body can never be like hers. You know why? Because your wife has given you 4 children, 5 children, 3 children. Your wife can never be as romantic as your side chick. You know why? Because she's exhausted. She is drained. She's tired from all the house chores, taking care of you, your children, and herself. All she wants to do is sleep. Her body is not the same. So many cuts and stitches in her VJ due to childbirth. Her breast is saggy now. Her stomach stretched. Baby fat and acne due to childbirth. All these have left her with insecurities. Insecurities that you can see and you cannot see. The body of a woman goes through different stages. Let's start with pregnancy. Do you know that not all changes that happens in the body of women during pregnancy leaves? Some stays and becomes part of them. The mood swings women get during pregnancy is not by choice. In as much as some people make jokes about it, jokes like pregnant women get busybody, pregnant women are this, pregnant women are that. Hold up a minute. Let's come back to the reality that it is not a joke. Do you know what it feels like to look at yourself in the mirror and not recognize yourself because of pregnancy? It even feels worse when you don't have a supportive husband. A husband who reassures you. How dare you say you are by your pregnant wife? You have no right to be. She is in that condition because of you. She now let she get belle. Why her own different? Her own is different because body differs. Everybody body no be the same thing. Some women have the energy, why some do not. It is not something they have control over. Why make her feel alone through the process? I don't think men are aware that postpartum never stops. They just learn to live with it. Your wife cannot even tell you how she's feeling because you would tell her that she's doing too much. Now let us talk about women who do not have children, women who are not quick to bear children, and the barren women. How can you despise your wife because she has not given you a child? You allow your family mock her, disrespect her, talk down on her. Was it all about children? It was all about the children? Oops, my bad. I thought it was love. I thought you actually loved her. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's intentional? She just doesn't want to give you a child. You think she enjoys her husband seeing her less of a woman? Do you think she's not tired of trying different medicine?
Have a blessed day. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Maybe that's the reason why I tell you, yeah, subscribe to my channel, because if maybe I can say something sensible than the garbage you guys listen to. At the same time, it is those garbage that actually trigger most people's brain. So if you not subscribe, now you prove the point. Have a blessed day. See you in my next video. Adios, amigos.